All right. It is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. It is Friday. What is Friday? Friday is the Lashawan Qadash class, where we get into our language. All right. Breaking it down line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. All right. All right, so Qadash is holy, Lashawan is tongue. All right, so we're gonna start off every class like we do every class. Repeat after me. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, tza, qua, ra, sha, and tha. All right. Okay, we gonna turn the camera. Zoom out a little bit. Boom. All right, so today's class, we'll be going over absolute plural, absolute singular, and um, absolute construct. All right. Give me a wet paper towel, Yabakan. Matter of fact, just give me a paper towel. I got the board cleaner right here. Appreciate y'all. The water. All right. Boom. Look at it. Out of there. Boom, boom, boom. Out of there. There we go. Get up out of that thing. All right. So, before we go into what an absolute plural is, what the absolute singular is, and what a plural construct is, all right, we're gonna go over a couple things before that. Let me get my markers. All right, we'll do a quick little warm up. For you, that is your first class, and you don't really understand. All right. All right. So we'll start with a basic scripture. We'll do Genesis 23 and 5. All right. So we got Genesis. I need to dry out my other marker. I guess I got to use the blue and the red today. Genesis 23 and 5. We're just going to break down a portion on it so that we can get accustomed to it. So for time's sake, I'm going to write in the Assyrian. All right. All right. So we're going to start from the beginning. All right. So we're going to break down the noun. All right. Some of you guys are familiar with this chart that I'm about to draw. This is how we establish the root. Matter of fact, hey, do me a favor, in the back seat behind the passenger seat, look in the little pouch right there behind the seat. See if there's another pack of markers. If it's not there, it might be on the floor in the back seat. Okay. All right, hey, what? This is gonna kill me. All right. Okay. Cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we got root. We got stem. She done got out. Form. Yep, I saw. No sweat. The water. And then special feature. My man. Because these marks was going to kill me today. It's always good to have a backup. Always be prepared. All right. So, going to deal with the first word. All right. So, what is the root word? All right. The root word, all right, is nathak. All right. So, just so you know, the word that we are dealing with is the word that we're dealing with. All right. All right. All right. So the root word here is nathak. All right. Gonna write it up under here. All right. So, but the first word here is Ryathak. I'm sorry, Wayathak. Wayathak. You like what's Salakia, sir? How does Wayathak give us Nyathak? There's no Na there, right? Well, the way you answer your question is by establishing the stem. We're dealing with the qual stem, all right? So what is the qual? How do you establish the qual stem? The qual stem always starts with wa-ya, all right? And wa going to our prefixes and ya is he. So and he, all right? So we got the qual stem added to the word nathak, right? So we know the qual stem is established by YAHANNA being at the front. So what form does that automatically make it? It makes it a prefix. All right. So, and it's dealing with third person. How do we know that? It's because we're saying and he. All right. So I'm talking to you saying, if I'm talking to you, I'm saying he over there. Me and you are two people. We're talking about an additional person. That's what? Third person. Okay. All right. Gender is masculine because we're talking about he. And then the number is plural. All right. There's no special feature. All right. So the root word is nathak, which comes from an even further root word, which is nathan. All right. Which means to give, bestow, to grant, or to permit. All right. So wayathak means, get my red marker. All right. So we've already established that YAHANNA is a prefix, and we know wa is and, ya is he, thak is dealing with nathak, gave. All right. That's how we begin to establish the root word. Okay. All right. So now, all right. So now the next word we have, all right, is Abraham. All right. I don't think that I should need to, right? Well, let me just ask anyway. What is Abraham?
Is it Ephraim, sir?
Abraham?
Abraham is a name.
That is correct. That is Abraham. All right. Where is my phone? I think my phone's still in my car too.
Yeah, it was making noise.
Oh, no sweat. The water. All right. Okay. So, all right. So we have and he gave. So this is Abraham. All right. So this is and Abraham gave. So because the he reference the third person is talking about who the subject of the sentence is, which is Abraham. So this is and Abraham gave. All right. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So let's start breaking down these words. All right. So, my man, the water, brother. All right. Real quick. All right. Pull up the Strong's definition. All right. So Abraham, all right, breaks down, just in case you didn't know what Abraham or Abraham means. It means father, all right, because the first two letters in Abraham's name is the I and the Ba. Abba, all right, Abba means father, okay, okay, and then Raham, all right, deals with multitude, all right. So it means father of multitude or chief of multitude. Why is this so? Because Abraham is the father of many nations. I mean, for those that were in the Christian church, you remember that song, Father Abraham had many sons. You know what I'm saying? All right, he did. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just the famous two. You know what I'm saying? Ishmael and Isaac. You know what I'm saying? Elam also comes from him. He had a lot of sons. Okay. All right. So next, all right. So we're gonna deal with this right here. All right. So we have all right. So this word is so we got Ath called Ashar Lawa, right? But why am I putting all these together, right? They're all held together by in a juxtaposition, right? What does that mean? A juxtaposition means that if there's a dash between it, that means that all of these words are closely related. Okay? All right, so let's break them all down one by one. All right. So we have Oth. All right. All right. Oth. Use another color. All right. So Oth, all right, is one of those words in Hebrew that does not translate to English, right? Because it means a sign of definite of a direct object. All right. So whenever you see oth, it's a sign or a reference to an object, right? So 9 times out of 10, it's talking about what the noun, the subject of the sentence, is doing to the verb, which is the action or the motion of the sentence. All right. So we have oth. All right. That's the first one. All right. This is oth right here. All right. Go ahead.
Could that mean going? And you would have said this like he is going over there.
What this doesn't translate into English, right? Off is to reference it. It's almost like I'm pointing. All right. Off is like a pointer in a sentence. Like it points to a sign to a definite or a direct object, right? So like when you see off, like I would say like
I live over here.
no, I'll be like I lacom, right? It's a sign to a definite object. So I'm talking about bread. All right. So it would be like Tazadak, uh Nathan Ath Lakumia. Right? Tazadak gave bread, right, to people, right? So it's making a reference to a definite object or a direct object. Exactly, right? So when it's talking about in a sentence, when someone is doing something, it is a directive to the thing that they're doing. All right, no sweat. All right, next we have call. Sorry, Kala. No, call. Slack. So we got call. All right. So call is a conjunction, basically a filler word. So it can mean all, any, every, total, or anything. This is dealing with the whole, like the whole of an object, right? Or anything in totality when you see this, right? So now we have a sign of a definite or direct object dealing with something in totality of it. All right. Okay. So next we have a shard. All right. Not to be confused with um, the noun. Right. This is the verb. So we have the shard. All right. The shard is